You already know, it's Trader Joe's Taste Test Day. And that means we're trying all the new products that came in, and I already shot my haul and showed you guys what they are. And this video is gonna be highlighting all the new products, and my husband and I are going to be tasting them. So we got some donuts, we got some kettle corn, we got some brookies. We got a lot of sweets in this one, but we're really excited and super pumped to get this video out to you guys so you know what to shop for and what to skip. And you already know what to do. If you're excited about the video or you want to support our channel, give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and now we're gonna get right into eating these yummy foods. So let's get into it.
All right. Ooh, baby, just hold tight. We're up at the moonlight, believe in the magic.
As we already said, there's a lot of sweets in this video, but there is one item, this cheese, that is not a sweet, and we're gonna start with this one. This is the Kiev de Oro Golden Key is what it means. It's a raw milk hard cheese aged for a minimum of 6 months. We have tried this before, but do I remember it? Absolutely not. Like, I don't remember.
I don't remember it at all either. We're
gonna try it. It's the Spotlight Cheese of the Month. Oh, another easy peel. I love the easy peel.
Yay.
That makes it so nice. Yeah, we're gonna cut a little bit of this and try it, and then after we taste it, I'm gonna talk to you guys about something. So, ready?
Yes.
Let me put the whole thing in your mouth.
Yeah, I did.
Immediately,
Ballsy.
so much salt.
Salt?
So much salt.
I like this cheese. This is really good.
It is good.
It's cow's milk cheese, right? Of course. Yeah, I think it's got a really good flavor. It tastes to me like a cheddar. I don't really know exactly what it is.
That's good.
But it just really, right off the bat, you can tell it's really good.
Yeah. I will say, it is, I think it's a little more firm than a cheddar, and it has like less, I feel like cheddar would maybe melt better than this. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to melt it, so don't quote me on that.
Yeah.
But I will say the initial first flavor I tasted was a lot of saltiness. That kind of like mixes in once you start chewing the cheese up, and then that salt kind of like blends in with the cheese, and it has a lot of creaminess to it. It's a really nice firm cheese, which I really enjoy. And I feel like this would go really well with olives. It would go, I mean, I think everything goes well with olives, honestly. But yeah, I think this cheese is really, how did we forget about this
I don't
cheese?
know, but it's really good. Like,
it is.
I'm all about it. So I don't have all the right words to say to describe it, other than it's really good.
Yeah, it has a lot of creaminess to it too.
Yeah. Well, I mean, a little bit of creaminess, yeah. But it's
I taste that.
Like you said, though, it's a hard cheese. It's much harder than like a typical creamy cheese that is a little bit softer. Like, it's pretty hard. Like, I feel like it breaks before it bends.
I mean, the actual flavor of it is like a creaminess to it. It's really good. Don't really need a cracker with this. You can just eat it straight up like Tim and I are. We've already eaten, I don't know.
We've just casually eaten like a
fourth
third of it. Yeah.
So it's really good. I highly recommend this, and I feel like maybe I should get another one because he likes it so much.
Definitely.
And now to a fun little announcement that I wanted to let you guys know. Now, if you watched the haul till the end, you already know this announcement, so just stick your fingers in your ears and go la 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 la. Or better yet, subscribe to the new channel. So if you don't know what I'm talking about, I started a new YouTube channel with my mother. It's called Ask Sue and Kate. So the initials are ASK, and you can follow me or subscribe to the channel. I'm posting our first video on Monday, and it's basically an ask-in channel, so you can ask about relationship advice, pretty much anything. My mom's a therapist, so we're gonna be kind of trying to help people and having fun with that. So that's the announcement. I will put the link in the description, so if you are having a hard time finding it, you can just click that and then subscribe so you don't miss our first episode. And that's it. So we're gonna get right into the next thing to try, and I think it's gonna be the Joe's O's cereal bars, because I feel like these hopefully aren't as sweet, but
well, the rest are chocolate. The rest have chocolate, so
that's true.
We'll stick with the peanut butter first.
Your favorite.
And yeah, it's just my excuse to eat this.
So these are the new peanut butter Joe's O's cereal bars, and if you do not know what Joe's O's are and you like Trader Joe's, I don't know. I'm questioning how much you like Trader Joe's, because
They're like Cheerios.
They use this box on like their bags, on so many advertisements, but yeah, they're basically like Honey Nut Cheerios. Well, they have Joe's O's and they have Honey O's, so.
Oh, okay.
There's two kinds. These are the cereal bars now that they are capitalizing on. And this is what it looks like. Oh my gosh, that's cute.
Yeah.
You can see the little
smells good.
Cheerios. There's peanut butter all the way on the back. There's drizzled peanut butter on top. And there's nuts, looks like some peanuts in there as well. So,
is it honey keeping it all together? Probably.
Maybe. I'm not sure.
I don't know. It smells super peanut buttery. I'm excited.
Ooh. I like the softness already.
Yeah.
Right off the bat.
This is really good. It tastes like cereal. It tastes like Joe's O's, like
Are
straight
you
up.
getting cereal? Let me try one more bite.
It definitely tastes to me like
I'm getting peanut butter galore.
Well, there's definitely peanut butter. So you gotta taste past the peanut butter, and it tastes like cereal. It's not like a super nutty. It's not like a.
I'm
like
getting a lot of nuts in mine.
Are you serious?
Oh yeah.
Well, I'm not.
Okay, these blew my expectations out of the water.
Really
Honestly, I didn't have high hopes for these at all. I thought they were gonna just be like dried cereal bars. These are actually really good. Super flavorful. They are very sweet though, so it's kind of like a sweet treat instead of a bar. Like it definitely is. How much sugar is in this? Only 7 grams of sugar, so that's actually not terrible. It tastes sweeter than it actually is then, which I think kids will love.
It's good. It's good.
They're actually really, really good. I don't know. It tastes amazing.
I agree.
There's a lot of peanut butter, like actual peanuts, whole peanuts in there that I was like crunching on, and I got that flavor of real peanuts. I also got the flavor of the creamy peanut butter as well. And then the cereal plays a big role as far as like kind of just bringing that flavor home where you're not just like eating straight up peanut butter because it is very peanutty, but you get that cereal flavor too. So it's a really nice combination and fun cereal bar for sure.
Yeah, two for two so far. 2 thumbs up to both the first 2 products.
Yeah.
So I'm excited. It was really good.
Me too.
What do you want? Yeah, I was just gonna ask you. What do you move on to?
Let's go with the boring bag.
Okay, the boring bag, the bag that you hate.
I'm such a hater of this bag. I just, you know what? Trader Joe's is like, what, you don't, do you think this bag looks good?
I think it's fine.
Gosh,
I wouldn't have thought of it.
My grandmother would have bought this, like, back in, like, the 1920s. I don't know. I don't know. With Trader Joe's, their marketing and their packaging is always so perfect.
I will tell you, this one makes me want to eat it just from the bag.
Right. And this one, I'm like looking at it and I'm like, what even is that? Like, I don't know. I'm gonna get over it one day, I promise. Okay. Ooh. That smells like strawberries.
Oh wow, it does. Do you want to try some, Benson? Come over here, dude. Get in here.
Smell it at least. Just give it a sniffy. Does it smell good?
Uh-huh.
Yeah? Did you want to try it?
Sure.
You have pasta sauce all over your face, silly goose.
I just trying to see what they were.
Okay. Here, take one of mine. Oh, take a chocolatey one. The middle one. There you go. Take that middle piece. There we go. Okay, make sure you got some strawberry bits on there.
I got some.
I do too.
Wow. It tastes a lot like strawberry.
It does. Well, I knew it was going to have a potent punch because if you've ever had the freeze-dried strawberries from Trader Joe's, you know how flavorful those are. They're like incredible. So I'm not surprised. I will say not the most natural, like actual flavor of strawberry. It kind of does taste like natural flavors, you know, like chemicals. What do you think?
It reminds me so much of something. I think it's a cereal, and I can't put my finger on it exactly, but there is a nostalgic flavor to this that it reminds me of some type of cereal.
Captain Crunch.
Is it Captain Crunch?
Yeah.
I think you might be right.
Yeah, it's Captain Crunch because it tastes like the berries.
Yeah. There was like a berry version. Was it Berry Crunch or something like that? That's exactly what this reminds me of, but in a popcorn form. So I like these. I'm not a huge fan of like kettle corn, especially not like the caramel corn. But
I do. I like that.
I know you do. I know, and I'm not just. It's not like my favorite. I'm okay with it, but this stuff, when they add to it, it makes it more fun. It makes it kind of like the Popcornopolis, popcorn. It's kind of similar to that.
I agree. I think it's definitely just another play on kettle corn. I mean, the possibilities are endless with kettle corn. You can drizzle it with so many different things. I know chocolate's like one of the number ones.
Of course.
And then you can always add something to it. So I don't know over the years how many different versions of kettle corn we've tried, but I venture to say it's well over 20 because they come out with so many different kinds. And so I would say I don't know, would we buy this again?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah, I wouldn't say I wouldn't buy it.
I just can't imagine you going for this, like late at night if you want, like if you have a sweet tooth or something. I don't see you pulling this out.
Well, I mean,
we'll have to update everybody, and I'll tell you if this is still sitting on our pantry in 2 weeks. Because when Tim really likes something,
it's gone.
Like tonight, it's Friday. We're shooting on Friday, so you'll see this tomorrow. But Friday night is usually like our night where we get takeout or we, bring food into the house. Benson likes to eat at home. So if we're gonna go out, we'll just bring it home. And then we'll have like sweets. It's kind of like our one day of just like
our splurge night. Yeah.
Yeah, let it all hang loose. And so we'll see if tonight
we'll see it.
You go for it.
There are a lot of sweets tonight, so it's got some competition.
There are a lot of sweets, that's true.
Speaking of, what do we got next? I think the
donuts?
Yeah,
that's
I think
what I was going to go for
we'll
too.
go for these, the next ones here.
We're going to save the brookie caramel candy clusters for the ends.
Yeah, rip any type of cavity or fillings you have in there. So this is the glazed chocolate donut holes. And they're gluten-free, they're dairy-free,
they have
hopefully
egg in them,
good.
Though. They're not vegan.
They do have eggs, yes. So let's grab one of these each.
Okay,
and
I just want to show you guys what it looks like. So they come in this tray, and they're just all loosey-goosey in here. You already just took all, did you just take the whole thing?
Yep, it was so good. I'll tell you, they have like a moistness to them. I know it's everybody's favorite word. I think it's really good. It's kind of like those Entenmann's donut holes. Yeah, so they're really good. I like them. They're chocolate, and there's a little bit of the chocolate flavor that comes through. It's not like super chocolatey, but it's definitely there. Yeah. And I like it. But I really want to know what Benson thinks. Let's bring him back.
Benson, you want to try?
Come have a donut hole, dude.
Here, take your pick. Oh, which way are you going? In the middle.
All right.
The whole thing? You are your daddy's son. What do you think?
I think it tastes similar.
To what?
I think I have had a donut this flavor before.
Oh yeah. Did you like it? Would you have another one? Yeah.
Yeah.
You want another one? All right.
Yeah. Yum. So I mean, we're on a roll on this taste test today.
I mean, it's sweet.
I mean, but even the cheese was good. So
I know. That's true. Okay,
right, let's do it.
The ultimate taste testing of the brookie caramel candy clusters. This is such a tongue twister and a mouthful that I can never remember the actual name. I just call it brookie turtles.
Brookie turtles. I like how they put on there brownie plus cookie equals brookie.
Yeah. Ooh, look at those. Lots of salt for Timothy.
I see one that's got salt right on top.
Ooh, these look good. You want to try one?
They had a product just like this, right? Maybe a month ago or so, but it didn't have brookie involved.
Oh, you got a good piece.
Oh, that looks huge.
He's got a big piece. All right, he's already digging in.
Let's do it. Oh, it's so soft. Oh my gosh.
There's a lot of caramel.
There's a lot going on there.
By far the most flavor, and that caramel and salt is coming through. My gosh.
How do you feel about that brownie though?
It's like crispy.
A little bit. I mean, it might be the cookie aspect to it, but the flavor of it. What do you think?
All I can really taste is like salt.
Yeah, it's definitely salty, which is the part that I like. The caramel and the salt is really strong.
Yeah.
But if I'm being honest, I don't know that the brookie really like pairs well flavor wise with the caramel.
It's just taken over.
Yeah,
it's fully taken over. Where you like, I do appreciate the crunch. So at the bottom, it's got like a crunchy. I don't know if that's the cookie or the brownie at the bottom, but it's brown. So I'm assuming it's the brownie, and it's like you bite into it, you get the gooey caramel, and then you get that crunchy brownie, which I like the actual texture of it, because if it was just pure caramel, it gets so stuck in your teeth and it's hard to kind of get it off. But what do you think?
I don't really like it.
You didn't really like it? Okay.
Yeah.
So,
I liked it.
I mean, I feel like they're good. I wish they focused more on the brookie part because it's called brookie caramel. So like I'm expecting brookie and then caramel, but it should have been called salted caramel with teeny tiny brookie bits or something
Brookie
like that
clusters.
because it really just tastes like a lot of salt and caramel, and I think it's good. But all I can taste in my mouth right now is salt. It is a lot of salt going on. I feel like there's too much salt in this. And I know you love that.
I know,
but
that's
for
the part
me,
that I love about it.
it's and like I do appreciate salt in sweet because I know it brings out the flavor and it's really delicious, and I actually really like that too. But not when it tastes like I just swallowed some seawater.
No.
No, it really does.
No.
It's so salty. But I mean, I don't know. I like the brookie that they sell in their little clamshell container in the bakery section. That is so delicious and so hard to put down. And if you nuke it in the microwave for 7 seconds, game changer. Like that thing is so good. So I think I would skip these and I'd get the OG brookie that they sell and put a little ice cream on the side, and you got yourself the best dessert ever. What do you think? Would you buy these again?
No.
Okay.
And it's unfortunate to say that because it is like such a great idea.
I know.
And I agree with you. The caramel is definitely the primary aspect of this. This is a salted caramel product with clashing flavor of brookie.
Yeah.
So unfortunately, it does miss the mark for me, but I enjoyed it. Like I'm not like bummed that we bought this. It's not a letdown. It's just kind of, I guess, a little bit of a letdown.
Yeah.
It's not up to its potential.
I know. And I was so excited for it. And that's fine because this is really what these taste tests are for anyway. They are legitimately to decide whether what is in our head before we try it is actually the truth once we try it.
Yeah,
So
it's true.
You guys that watch us, you know how we are very honest. We aren't going to hold back. And sometimes our opinions change too. I will say there are times where we try something and we either love it or we don't like it. And then later on, if we want to finish it because we don't like to throw away food. Sometimes we're like, oh, that actually isn't as bad, or oh my gosh, why would we that was good? I don't know. But initial thoughts and opinions is I think the donut holes are definitely worth it. If you're gluten-free, go get these. These are amazing. If you're not gluten-free and you like chocolate donut holes, these are amazing. Like everybody can enjoy these, unless you're vegan. I'm sorry, but they are dairy-free, so that's nice. The cereal bars, those are great too. If you like peanut butter and you're somebody that wants a quick, easy like grab and go, those are pretty good. So, and you are eating that.
I'm liking these. I think honestly, my favorite thing out of all of this, as crazy as it might sound, was the cheese.
I know,
the cheese was really good.
Incredible. I agree. So that's this week's taste test. I am looking forward to next week. I'm really hoping that the new bakery breads come into my Trader Joe's, and also they're having these new bakery pastries. And I hope they come to the West Coast. I don't know if it's just an East Coast thing, but so far my store hasn't gotten those yet. So
same with the piquant popcorn.
Oh yeah, that hasn't come to my store, the store that we shop at. The piquant
I don't know,
popcorn.
probably something like that.
That's something we were looking for and they just didn't have it. So anyways, that's it for this week's video. I do have a question of the week, so let's get into that question real quick. So the question is, what is a seasoning that you can never give up? It's something that you put in the majority of your foods and you would cry if it left your seasoning staples. Now, I'm going to say right now, salt and pepper are going to be excluded from this because I feel like that's just like, you know, everybody uses salt and pepper to season their food. So aside from salt and pepper, what is the one seasoning that you cannot live without and you'd be devastated if it was gone? Do you have one?
Not yet.
Okay. So I have kind of two, and I think I'm going to give Tim's to him because I think this is going to be yours, would be the onion salt.
You can take it because I have one I'm thinking of that would be more than that.
Okay, so I actually have two because onion salt is something I use often in cooking, but I also absolutely love the Green Goddess seasoning. That is a seasoning I think I would cry if they discontinued it because it is so amazing to season your vegetables and pretty much anything really, but I love seasoning all my veggies in that. It just like is a great base and it just kicks up that flavor so much. So that's one that I just feel like I would never be able to let go of. And then the onion salt is something that I use often, like I said, and it's a seasoning that Benson likes because he's kind of, he's a kid, so he doesn't have the extensive palate that you get as an adult, but he's getting there, and I think that onion salt is something he enjoys. And he also likes the Green Goddess too, but
yeah.
What's yours?
I like when you use the Green Goddess in the foods that you make.
Yeah.
I would say that for me, the right answer for me is probably going to be garlic powder.
Okay.
As simple as
That's
that might
fair.
be. But the answer that I want to say is the vegan chickenless seasoning, because I like to put it on real chicken. I think it actually seasons it really well. And it's kind of like that, what's it called? Like those cubes?
Oh, bouillon.
It's like bouillon seasoning.
Yeah.
It's what it tastes like to me, and it's really good. So that's my fun answer.
Yeah, and Tim was devastated when they discontinued that. I bought a ton of bottles, and we still have a bottle that has like this much left, and it's expired, but I mean, it still tastes fine and smells fine. But yeah, so I'd love to hear what your seasonings that you cannot live without, what you cook with a lot, and then maybe we'll figure it out and want to try it too. But that's it for this week's video, and I hope you guys can join us you can join me and my mother on Monday and check out that first video that we put out. I'm really nervous, so I hope it's well received. And that's it. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!